Hi guys, this is AC Gamer back with a new video on Alchemy Stars. So as you guys already know, Alchemy Stars is going to be released in a couple of hours. So in today's video, what I thought I should do is go over a few information that you guys might want to know before actually playing this game. So a few helpful guides or a few helpful notices for you guys. So hopefully you guys actually like this video. Stay tuned for more content on Alchemy Stars. Let's get to 5k subscribers. At 5k subscribers, I will be doing a giveaway, so definitely stay tuned for that. Okay, let's get right into the video. One of the main information that you guys might like to know is that this game actually has two different versions. So the first version is going to be for the US alone, and the second one will be for everyone, which is basically the has global server, the JP server. So I don't know why they decided to make two different APK files or two different versions, one that separates the US players. I don't know why, but if you guys are in the US and you actually want to play in this account where you can go into the global server, I will leave a link down to the Q apps where you can go ahead and download the APK file for this specific one. I believe the US is going to be a little bit different. I'm not sure if you're going to need a VPN to actually log into this version. Maybe it's region locked. I'm not sure about that. Hopefully you don't need VPN, because that's just going to make everything too long and less enjoyable. So yeah, that's one information that you guys might want to know. Another information that you guys might want to know is that with Alchemy Stars, you actually want to focus on a mono elements team. So whether it's a mono fire team, mono water team, mono lights team, you need to focus on that. It will make your gameplay much more easy. Now, if you guys don't already know, the gameplay for Alchemy Stars is like a little bit of color matching. So by matching the tiles with the same color, you're going to get more points or more combos, more damage. And obviously you want to go ahead and match more tiles, because the more tiles you match, I'm guessing the more damage you deal. So if you are running a mono water team, you're obviously going to focus on matching the red tiles, because then you can work on dealing more damage. So if you're going to be using a mono fire team, it's going to be easier, because all you need to do is focus on the red tiles. If you're focused on the mono water team, all you need to do is focus on the blue tiles. But if you're going to focus on a team that has different elements in it, it's just going to make it much more difficult to match the tiles, and it makes your gameplay a lot more difficult. Now, personally, I actually don't like this. I hate working on a game that has just mono light team, mono fire team, because let's say there's a character who I actually want to summon for, but because they are different elements to the team I'm working on, it's just going to be like I don't need to summon for them. And if the character is a character that I think, wow, I actually want to grab them, I want to take them in the game, I want to test them out, but because I don't have that mono fire team, it's just going to suck. Yes, you can go ahead and work on multiple mono teams. However, it's just going to be like end game stuff, to be honest. When you're starting the game, you just need to focus on one mono team, and that should be fine. And then later on, you can start building on different teams, and obviously then you can summon up different characters. But let's say right now everyone wants to go ahead and reroll. You actually would like to focus on the mono water team. If you guys don't know, the best team right now, the best elements right now is the mono water team. So any characters that is in the blue team, you want to focus on, because it just makes it easier. There is a lot of good units in the mono water team. It's more balanced and it's much more free to play friendly. Now with the mono water team, there is actually a very good healer in that team, which makes it a lot more easier to clear through the PvE content. Now, one of the weakest mono elements team in a game is the forest, the green tiles. You don't actually need to work on them at this moment, because the team isn't very balanced in terms of which characters are very good. So definitely would recommend you guys to stay away from any forest characters. Focus on mono water team, mono fire team, mono light team if you guys would like. The mono light team actually has certain characters that are very top tier, and if you guys want to summon for them, then go ahead. I personally would like to, but I think I'm going to work on the mono fire team just because I like fire. I believe many people would like to work on the mono fire team rather than the mono water team, just because fire element is just much more cooler than the water element, just in my opinion. I actually like fire more than I like water. Who doesn't? So yeah, I would like to focus on the mono fire team. If you guys want to focus on the mono water team, it will be beneficial if you're especially if you're free to play, because those teams are very balanced. Now, another important thing you guys should actually be aware of is there is certain characters that can actually switch the tiles, change the color of tiles, which are going to be very important. Because if you're running a mono water team, you're going to focus on a character that can switch the tiles from like green, blue to green, red to blue, which is going to be very beneficial for your mono water team. There is going to be certain characters that can do that in the game. You just have to pick the specific one that works with your team. Obviously, a character that can switch the tiles from like yellow or red to blue would be the one you want to focus on if you're working on a mono water team. And then obviously, respective to the different colors, you can work on different units that does that stuff. So those units are definitely very important. So definitely go ahead and work on them. Now, if you guys are trying to work on a mono fire team, you can work on them, but there's only one issue with the mono fire team at this moment, and that is the healers. There is currently no like main healer for the mono fire team, but I don't think it's going to be a massive disadvantage in my opinion. When the server does go live, there is going to be multiple banners. There's going to be the beginners banner, and there's going to be another banner which has specific characters. Now, I don't know which banner you guys should actually summon on right now, but I would have to take a look at it when the game does go live. But I will make a separate video going over which banners you guys should reroll on. But if you guys are planning to reroll, definitely log in using a guest account. If you guys do log in with your like Gmail or Facebook or stuff like that, that account that you link in is going to be with you forever, which if you manage to reroll a terrible account, it's just going to suck. So definitely go ahead and reroll with a guest account. Then I guess you can go ahead and delete the game and then re-download it. I mean, that's going to be too long. So I guess you can carry on switching and logging out and switching accounts and then getting an account that actually has the best characters for you. Now, there is currently a campaign. Actually, the campaign is actually gone, but there was a certain event that you can go ahead and do like summons, even though the game isn't out. You can log in with your Facebook and then you'll be able to get the character when you log into the game. I managed to pull a 5-star character, the main character. I've forgotten the name of the character. I will put up a picture to show you which character I'm talking about, but I did manage to pull that within like the first 3 singles I did, so I'm very hyped about that. So I actually did log in with my account that I used to do that event. Now, something you guys should know is the US version doesn't have that event available, so they can't actually get the character. There is no current information on how they will be able to get that character, but maybe in the future they will do a special event just for the US version, which in my opinion still sucks. I mean, they really didn't tell us why they decided to make the global version and the US version. Maybe there's a good reason and I just don't know, but still in my opinion it just sucks. Another main information about Alchemy Stars that you guys will actually want to know is that this game is primarily a PvE game. So there is currently no PvP content in the game, which can make a lot of people feel like this game is definitely going to be free to play, because there's not going to be any stress for summoning for specific characters or being like a fully meta team or making a fully meta team, because all you need to do is make a team that can clear through all the PvE content and you should be fine. So yeah, a lot of people are going to be happy about that, but I would like to see some guild stuff, some guild events, guild raid and stuff like that. Hopefully you guys like this video. That's all I wanted to cover in today's video. When the game does go live, I will make a separate video going over some beginners guides, some reroll processes and more information about the game. It's been your boy AC Gamer, and I'm out.